Yeah, those four would be the group here. Of course, the trouble is trying to figure out who's who. Let me down. Now the bodies are starting to get mixed together.
Sayed?
Sayed?
Sayed उठो. कुछ पी लो.
I'm guessing Sayed is the one that's about to die. And just died. Okay, we have a lot of information we can grab on this. Actually, some at 53 is empty, which leads to this guy, I think. This guy is 51. The person who just died is 51. Yep, like I thought. You've got a damn X. Your 54 is just dying. 53, I guess, is this person. William. You've got an X, but I'm guessing you're one of the other two. The other two in... So you're probably Akbar, because Syed is the one that's dying. But we've also got more information over here. So 47 and those two don't have numbers on there, do? No, here they are. 45 and 46 would be these three. Hang on, if I put you as 47, is that a topman? Yes. That is a Russian topman. No, it's a Russian seaman. The Russian topman, there's only one of those, which would make you this one. And we've got another 3. I should have saved it so I could guess, but it's just nice to have things ticked off. So we're still going. This is another Russian. But I'm pretty sure he's not a topman. Yeah, the only Russians left are these 2 seamen. So, which one's which? Like, I could say that it's 46 and that's 45, but... Damn it. Time's out. So we know this is Sayed. Because I already marked off all the other Indian... I think they were Indians? Yeah. Indians, and he died to an illness. We've got the 2 Russians. We don't actually know who was talking. Hang on. I'm just trying to work out who was visible. If I exit, am I getting it a... Good, I can stay in this memory. Hang on. I don't think... Okay, you're down in the lower areas of the map. You're up the top. 45 and 46. So 45 is the one that I've already entered. So 46 and 47. Is it kind of weird that the way that the labels are left and right, I want to say that's 47 and that's 46. Like, I want to enter this guy as 47. And this guy is 46. I mean, it doesn't matter. These are definitely the two Russian seamen left. Even if I don't know for sure which way around they are. So I can swap them later. Also, this seems to be a red herring. This tattoo. I have honestly never seen this tattoo appear anywhere else in the game. I've never been able to track it down in any of my playthroughs. Like, do we have the sword? No, I don't think we have the sword visible. And I don't think anyone else is actually visible enough to use very easily. Yeah, there's no other obvious information in this scene. I mean, you can tell who's alive by looking at the hammocks, but yeah. I think I'm done. One quick look around. Yeah, we're done. Moving on to the next memory. Three deaths. One of them being a cow. I think. Yeah. Now we need to find the next chapter. Right, this has opened up. We've got another deck below. Or maybe we've already been here. There. Or I should have gone back and find out who shot that person. Right, Soldiers of the Sea. We're still not done with this. So the second one managed to make it all the way down to the lowest deck. Do I know who you are? No. I do know who... I am supposed to know who you are. And you. Yeah, there's Marber with his sword again. With the slight curve on the end of it. He's supposed to differentiate it to something different. But yeah, that's the guy that shot the steward. He's still got his gun loaded to shoot the other guy. Or to shoot the beast again. But he's been stabbed. I think this is the last Soldiers of the Sea. Yeah. So, yeah, this guy shot the steward. And then got killed... What is it? Clawed? By the beast? So you were present. You were present. Yeah, I don't think I can enter anything else easily. Just a random spider corpse to end the chapter. anything in these rooms? There's some flies. Then there's probably a body in the barrel. Hang on, isn't that... Who is that? Yeah, that's the person who was clubbed claiming to be... with that person blaming him for the death of his brother. And we have ropes here. There's the person who was claiming it was the ropes. So I guess this is the brother. Yeah, the brother of that person. Question is differentiating the two. Because I didn't hear a name. Formosan standing guard. I mean, pretty much all the workers here should be seamen. Chapter 1, Loose Cargo. We're still in the English port. An unidentified stowaway, expecting free passage and eventual freedom, was instead crushed inside a falling barrel. And now we have the brother. I don't think it's going to give me any real information. So I think I might need to do that look up of who's who and go by the last names. But then again, they're all down here, so they all have to be seamen. So I can just look at the seamen section. Yep, the same scene basically half a second earlier. Quarter of a second earlier. Because our stowaway's in that barrel about to crash there. Yeah, these would all be... everyone here would be seamen. So I can probably just look through the seamen section for the two brothers. Of course, trying to know which one's which means I probably have to guess. Yep, it's marked as the brother. So the brothers in the seamen section. These are all the seamen we have left. And immediately, top and bottom. Peters and Peters. Crushed by cargo. And I suppose I can enter the other one. You. Was the other Peters. That's correct. I would have had to swap them around if it wasn't. We're not even halfway. Okay, so anyone else should be able to identify you. Well, you're on this scene, so you're a seaman. I don't think you look Irish? Oh, okay, just mark you as unknown seaman. Basically, okay, there's a topman in this scene. So they might not all be seamen. Damn it. I actually kind of wanted to turn around and look at some things, but oh well. Loose cargo, 2 deaths. And it let us identify the... Hold on, there's a bit more information we need to put in now. Because now we know that the person who clubbed this guy is responsible for killing someone else. Where is he? If I can find the right scene. I think it was you. So jump to your death. Yep, this guy was clubbed by... what was you? Nathan Peters. Oh, that's the formation. So the 3 remaining formation are down here. With the dead one being that one. We should be able to identify these people. From what I know, this is the person who shot the steward. So we can't actually fill in how he died yet. Do I know who killed you? You were killed with a sword. You were killed with a sword by this guy up here, the Topman Leonard. Topman Leonard. You know, it'd probably be easier if I look through this list. So I'm looking for people who, like here, shot with a cannon without... So if I jump to where you died, do I know the person who actually lit it now? Now you were shot with a cannon. Was it Brennan who actually lit that? No. We need the person who was crushed by the beast. Problem is, I think that person's already dead at this point. Oh yeah, it's Akbar. We can blame these 2 deaths on Akbar. Who is actually a... What is it? Oh, there he is, the number 52, Indian seaman. I know technically it was the beast aiming the cannon, but he lit the fuse. Now I have to go find that spot again because I need to enter the other name, the other person's death. But we're about halfway. Where's the person who died from the cannon? Shot with a cannon. Jump to that one. I need to enter that you were also shot by the cannon. I could say one of them was shot with a cannon by Akbar, the other one was killed by a beast. Because it's both options should be valid. Okay. Back to this list. Who do we have? I don't think... No, there's no more that I've entered but have an unknown in them. So it's more about matching up photos to names. Like, we know you're a topman. How many more topmen do we have left? So the Chinese topman, we have 1 English and 1 Scottish. I'm guessing those three are the Chinese topmen. Maybe. I don't know. He doesn't quite look Chinese. No, you're a seaman. You can either be Welsh, or English. Yeah, that doesn't seem to match up any that I'd be confident with. Hang on. Didn't I actually identify you? No, I didn't actually know his name. Topman, seaman. No, there's a mix here. So I can't be sure. No, those three are printed in, so that one's right. Hang on. Why didn't you get filled in? Are you the carpenter or are you the cook? Okay, I can be pretty sure all of these are topmen. So what do we have to choose for a topman? We have Scottish and English as... You reckon he looks Scottish? Or English? Probably. This is probably... No, those two are locked in. That one I'm pretty sure about, so these two. One of them is Scottish, one is English. I mean, may as well enter them in. Which one did I put there? That was the Scottish one. Put you as the English one. I might have to swap them around later. Oh, he disappeared on the Doom. Probably was drowned, because the other people who disappeared here are drowned as well. And could probably say that everyone here basically drowned, because they've all drowned in this list. They may as well put them on as drowned. Even though I don't know for sure. Like, who can we say... Like, I'm tempted to say you're a seaman because you were in the same deck as the other seaman. The problem is Akbar, I think, was a... Okay, yeah, Akbar's also a seaman, so you're most likely one of the seamen. Hammond? No. Patrick? No. I don't think I have two other correct ones. But he's a topman. I'm trying to brute force it. Like, if I can guess these two, I'm pretty sure I've got one other correct, so... If I could guess these two... It'll give it to me. George Shirley. And Alexander Booth. I get it, it's kind of not quite using logic to work out who's who, but using the logic of the game, or function of the game. Like, do we have anyone? I mean, obviously that's incorrect. Like, I'm pretty sure we saw that he was spiked, but that can't be the correct person. So is he actually the cook then? Oh, damn it, no, he's the butcher. We saw him butchering the cow with the midshipman. Okay. Those are the 3 Chinese topmen. The problem is trying to work out who's who. So these 3. We know the fate of one of them, so if we can get one more... like, one more fate confirmed, then I can just... guess through them. No, wait. I could do the same thing with these 2. Because we just entered you as the butcher. So I could flick through the 3 Chinese names with these 2. Damn it. This one. Until we get a combination that marks it down as correct. Because the problem is, I don't think there's any more information on those people. And of course we can now enter the name of the last person. I'm pretty sure you're the last Chinese topman. Although we don't know... I don't think you died. No, you haven't died yet. Haven't seen his death. Who do we even have left? So we know you're a... okay, we have your name. Those 2 have to be seamen. Because I think it's seamen that do the shooting. We don't know who they are, because there's still things to unlock and look through. Supposedly we can work out who you are. Okay, so he's helping the bosun, and then he calls for a mutiny. I think he's alongside the, happens alongside this guy. Damn it, wrong option. I'm having memory blanks about names again. Are you the same? No, you're not the person he's talking to during that. Actually, going to look like I can force the midshipman again. Those 2. He's standing with the officers. So we have Christian Wolf, the gunner. Does the gunner have a mate? Yes. Polish, but... The gunner's mate is Polish. He could be the 4th mate. Second, so we have 1st, 2nd, and 3rd mates here. Although this is probably the 4th mate here, just based on the hat. mean, I should probably just go get more information, because we haven't gone through all the memories yet. So we know those two are Stewarts. That's probably another Stewart out here. He kind of looks more... No. Maybe Irish. No, actually, I'd say Indian. Probably. You... So let's try swapping around with the midshipman. Peter. Thomas. Okay, I can't really do anything with the other midshipman because he's... doesn't have a full entry. Actually, you don't have a full entry either. I don't think there's anyone else that I could realistically guess. No. I guess put this away, find the next body. Actually, which chapter do we have left? So 2, 3, 4. Chapter 4.